Get out.
Hey everyone, Brian Gansreiter here again. Just going to narrate a little bit while Zoe is going out to get the goats. They're about 625 feet away from where I'm standing at this point, over some pretty serious rolling hills and a grade. It would take my old self quite a while to make that distance, and I definitely wouldn't catch the goats and convince them to come this way. So I titled this video, that a properly trained herding dog is essential to any large-scale goat and sheep operation, at least the way that I see the most efficient way to operate it, and that's with a temporary fence, many paddocks, constantly moving on your forage, and definitely doing it at scale. But without a dog, that's just not possible. Obviously, another essential piece is the temporary netting fence, and using some of the woven wire with a really high Joule Energizer. But today I just want to focus on the dog, and in a minute or so here you'll see that Zoe gets them to comply. There's a little bit of a dead space at the bottom of that alley where the goats thought they wanted to hang out, but you don't need to micromanage this dog because she's properly trained to go get the job done. And in a short period of time you'll see her bringing them over the hill. So this isn't a real practical exercise where I would have brought them down to this spot of this pasture, unless I had broken this in two like I normally do, or in three with a temporary fence. Then it would have been convenient in the morning, bring them down and graze them. They really don't drink a lot of water. You could bring the water down this time of year if you wanted to. And the daylight ends at 5 p.m. so you'd be back to come pick them up and then run them back up the alley and make sure everybody makes it. But you can definitely do some focused grazing this way. I've tried many other ways of moving livestock, and nothing compares to the dog. You can get out there with your stick and you can yell and you can shout, and everybody likes to use the fallback of, well, I'll shake my grain bucket. Well, that's real cool until there's about 500 goats mobbing you for said bucket, and the other 200 aren't paying attention to you because they care less and they want to do their own thing. So once again, there it is, having a properly trained, and I can't stress that enough, a properly trained herding dog is just essential to doing this. But when you look at the balance sheet, it's a really minimal input operation. You're talking a little bit of fence, an energizer, a dog, a stick in your hand, and well, some brains. Those would be essential as well. So maybe we'll do a different series on each essential part, but as you can see, she's gathering them over the hill right now, and they'll be down here in a short time. So I'm gonna stop flapping my jaws, but I just want to say, if you do want a properly trained stock dog, you need to talk to Patrick Dean, and I'll put his website down in the description. God bless y'all.
Get out. That'll do. Lie down.